Hello, YouTube modeling community. This is Rusty Rotor. As you'll probably be able to see on the description, we have merchandise. There's another avenue that I kind of wanted to travel down, a way to help support the channel. And we're going to kind of throw it into a trial run and see how it goes, if it's going to be worth the time or not. I got the first t-shirt in. It was a gift for my daughter-in-law and son for Father's Day. And we've talked to the lady that makes them, and she's willing to do it. She can also do it on ball caps, coffee mugs, t-shirts, so on and so forth. As I'm going to get a cup or a mug and a ball cap, that way you guys kind of get to see them before it actually, everything would be available. And it is made to order, so it's not like Teesprings where I don't know, I don't even know how they operate, but how it operate here is we put it out to you guys. If you're interested in it, you contact me. We'll have to get your shirt size or coffee mug, whatever you want, ball cap. I'll put the order in, and as soon as it comes to me, I'll be shipping it to you. So that saves, because she's fairly local. So it's not, I don't have to wait through the mail type thing. But she is a busy lady, works full-time job, and this is a side gig. So, but she does really good. So we're going to show you that. We got kind of a small mail call. So we'll go over that real quick. And I'll turn you around for that. The lights, this isn't how the display will work, or look, I should say. I've not got that all hammered down yet. But I might try to make just a base and, set everything on that and paint it accordingly. We'll see. But I'll turn you around, and you kind of get a look at it. The 32 is very close to being done. I've just got some interior stuff to do. Seat belts, the rest of the bolts. I'm going to put my tag on it today. Then kind of a once-over final polish, and we'll get her put up in a display case to keep it, dust off of it until it's time to go to Acme. But without further ado, let me turn you around so you guys can see. The lights hit it good. I get a good representation of the color as it turns. You can kind of see it there. I don't know if I'm going to do the checkerboard as the base, or if I'm going to set it down on the mirror base. I may put a bigger mirror down. These will probably be on a block, and these will probably be on a block, and then I'll put the car's name on the block. It's going to get a pretty good display to go with it. So I'll kind of be working on that off camera until I figure out exactly how I want it. The heights, I want these to set. I don't want them to both set at the same height. I want one to be a little higher up. Then you can see that turquoise pull out as it goes around. That's what I want people to be able to see. But yeah, I wasn't going to put seatbelts in it, but I thought, well, it'd be driven today, so you'd have to have seatbelts in it to be able to take it on the street. So we're going to put some seatbelts in it and finish up all the little screw heads, and then I got to mix up a wash for the door panels, the seats, and the rumble seat. We got to get the windshield installed, and then really just a good final over clean. My custom tag, which is right there ready to go. And see, it shuts off by itself after so often, so I gotta figure out all these buttons also. So I'll be playing with that a little bit. Corvette for Acme. You can see right there, it's all out on the desk. Getting ready to start the hinges. So that'll be a little bit of a process. Turn these off. I'll just let it go until it shuts off. So now I guess we can take a look at the shirt. What do you do with it? Oh. like I said, guys, it's just an idea. You can kind of see it right there. This particular t-shirt does have a pocket. A lot of people like to have a pocket for their cigarettes or whatever it may be. So these are real high quality t-shirts. And it'd be just like anything else. These are 100% cotton. And with the lettering, you probably want to turn the shirt inside out to wash it, just to, take care of that. And on the back, that's what you have on the back. Rusty Rotors, Model Car Garage, my Instagram and YouTube logos there. I think we're going to do white and black as far as the color t-shirt, so it gives you a couple choices. The sizes: small, medium, large, extra large. Once we get up in the extra large sizes, the price goes up a little bit because the t-shirts are more expensive for her. But she's got great sources to get all this stuff. She's pretty quick and efficient. She is a close personal friend of my daughter-in-law's, so it's it gets my stamp of approval. So meanwhile, for right now, so we can get a base handle on it, we can definitely know the t-shirts. So if you are interested in and supporting our channel here, send me an email, which is always down below in the descriptions, with your t-shirt size, and if you want white or black t-shirt. So remember, white would be black lettering, black would be white lettering. If you're interested in getting one, and I want to kind of just get a feel, see how many, for the first order. And then what we'll do is I'll get the order into her, and then we'll collect for the shirt and shipping. I'm not sure on how I'm going to ship yet. I think there's several different ways I could go. I got to check into that. I want to try to do it the cheapest way possible. I mean, the shirt does weigh a little bit, so it's still probably going to be, I would say, between $3 and $5 to freaking ship this, which is stupid, but, I don't have control over that, guys. I'll get the prices out to you guys right now. Like I said, we're just getting a feel. I think the small, medium, and large would be like $25, if I'm not mistaken. I will repost if I am incorrect on that. The 1X through I think 3X would be $30. It's like $5 more for the bigger sizes, and she has to change the format on the t-shirt because the t-shirt's a little bigger, to place it right. But that's what she's telling me. So I make a couple bucks off every t-shirt, which will be used to support the channel. 100% honest, there's nothing to hide. This is a way for me to make some money for my hobby. My hobby, not as in, the community, but it's a way to help support this channel if you do so choose to. I'd be greatly appreciative. You'll see me at shows. I'll be wearing my own shirt. So if you see this and salt and pepper hair and a big guy, it's me. My son was dealing with he plays tabletop games. So like not Dungeons and Dragons, but games similar to that. And one of the shops was clearing out. They were switching brands for paint. And he was asking them about their paint rack and asked me if I'd be interested. And they finally came to an agreement. And so that was my Father's Day gift. So it's a Vallejo paint rack. And the best thing about this is he left the paint numbers in with the code and everything else. So I know all the colors for whatever I want to get. So now I can get my paints and I can actually categorize them and eventually fill the rack up with all the colors, because it is truly one of my favorite paints. So if you're watching this, hook me up. So yeah, now I just got to figure out a place to put this. I was thinking about up on the wall. because there's really nowhere on the floor to put it without blocking something else. We will figure that out. And, you know, it's just a great, I don't have to have these all scattered out all over the place. I can get them, you know, nice and organized like I like to be, and have room. I don't know if the metal colors will fit in that rack or not. Nope. I can always lay them on their side, which is probably what I'll do. And then I have that over there that holds Vallejo paints, but I want to switch to the AK paints for that. I like either one, AK and primarily Vallejo, but AK is my second go-to for these little acrylic paints. And that's all. I think that's all we got in the mail. These guys, if you're interested in it, I will try to put the link down below. These are really awesome lights. They are pricey, you know, but for the price, I think it was like $64. You get two of them. I mean, this is real metal. It's not cheap anything. The base is plastic. There's not an alternative way to, like, plug and play type thing. They take 3 AAA batteries. The name of the company is Displays to Go. You guys may be familiar with them. These come in different heights, and the shorter ones are a little cheaper, but they're all right on $60+. But they're a great way to, even in your display case, you know, if you got people coming over and they're going to look in there, you can turn these on and, you know, you can see behind you. That's how bright those things are. They're a really good thing. And plus, if you go to shows, it's a good thing. If y'all remember last year at Acme, Brad had something similar to these. I think his were a different height, but it really lit his up and it made it just flawless. So I'm hoping it does the same, and mainly because even under real good light, it's hard to see this thing shift in color, even though it's not color shift paint. I mean, see, you can kind of see there, and you start seeing that metallic, and then it goes one way. Then you can start seeing that turquoise color, that Miami Beach come out. And I mean, this paint is flawless, so I want it, especially on the table at Acme, I want it to be boom, you know. So you can see we got the taillights on, we got the tires and wheels on, the brakes are... What did I just lose? Oh. I'm not gluing the moon tank on. It's just going to be sitting there on it for display, because we're running the factory fuel tank, but it's just for looks. But you know, I want it to be, I'm not really worried about it if it wins or not. You know, I don't know. I mean, I've been there. I've seen the guys, the quality of work. Is this any less quality? No, not really. Could have been better. Absolutely. Is there mistakes made? Absolutely. Are they visible? No. One is, but I'm not going to point it out. I know it's there. It's not. It is kind of major, and it's not major, but it's okay. I kind of worked around it, made it work, and that's just because you got a little bit of space here to work in, and it's, you start stuffing a bunch of stuff into it, then it's not visible. But you guys, I dropped it again. You guys can see up underneath. You know, there's those coilovers. Those came from. I'm gonna forget the name of the place again. Hold on a second. It's kind of like Colts. It's another big 3D printing where guys will sell their files to this place, or they give them the files, and then that company prints it out for them and ships it to the customer. Great way to go on there and look for stuff that you won't find on Colts. They will have a little pricey, not horrible, but a little pricey. But at the end of the day, you get the quality of those coilovers. I'm sure I can get some light on that. Light that up a little better. There you go. Now remember, I scratch built the frame rail on the top to accommodate the coilovers, and then modified the rears or the bottoms of the coilover to fit onto the differential. But they're very feasible. You can pretty much interact them into anything. If you're careful and you snapped or cut that shaft in the center, spread that spring out a little bit and cut that shaft, and then put aluminum tubing over that and make that shaft just a hair shorter, they would actually function. They would go up and down. So you got ways to do them. And I mean, you don't have to take my word for it that they're high quality. Clay Kemp, well known, he's buying them now and using them on his builds. So if they're, that man doesn't use, petty anything. He uses top of the line. So he likes them. I talked to him about them, and he's really excited about them. They really fit the part. They realistic looking. He even said that they could easily be modified to actually function if you wanted them to. So I want to remember the damn name of the company. Really bad. Well, maybe if you guys know it. I mean, it's highly popular. I hear a lot of guys reference it on Facebook, and in car clubs, and a lot of the guys that do put their files there are big name members of local car clubs, model clubs, top designers in the 3D world. So you definitely need to check them out. And it's not just coilers. Like I got the front suspension, the Pro Street front suspension, Pro Mod, either one. You'll be on there for hours looking. It's amazing the stuff that they have. And you put your order in, they keep in touch with you and let you know that it's gone into the printing. They let you know when each thing's done, and right before they're ready to ship it, they get it packaged up and ready for shipping. And they notify you the whole step of the way, and then boom, you get it. Same way with these lights. I ordered these Friday night. I think it was Friday. I got them today. Excellent shipping. Again, Displays to Go. There's their website, www.displays2go.com. I don't even need to put the link up there. You guys just pause the video and write that down. You want to build a display base for your model after you're done with it, and you want it to be lit up, and this is the place to go. This is a 9.4, I think, or something like that. There's one underneath this, and then there's a real short one. It's like 3 inches. Now, you can't adjust the height, but you can adjust the angle of the dangle. So you can see this moves around all over different place. These are excellent. These are primarily used in like display cases where they want real, like jewelry, certain items that are small in a display case. They put that on there, and it really lights up the display case. So it's an alternative option for whatever you want to do. But I am super happy with these. I can't believe that they ship that fast. Today's Monday. They came. And it's all, like I said, metal construction. Sure, it's aluminum, but still. Metal, plastic, good solid. This is metal. The base around here is metal. This top has got like a plastic coating over it, but the bottom's plastic, the guts to it. 3 AAA batteries, and you're set. So you guys go check them out. I'm not getting anything from them. I just, like I said before, I believe in a product, I'll promote it to the fullest. I had seen them in person at Acme and was floored and blown away by the power that they had, and they lasted the whole show. And I think towards the end of the show, they were starting just to get a little weak, but not bad. So I'm just going to take extra batteries with me, and midday I need to go pop in new batteries. I'll go pop in new batteries. But yeah, so the 32 it's going to take about a day to put the little bolt head detail on the interior. And then I got to let that cure out, and then I'll come back and I'm going to do a wash, an oil wash, just a shade or two darker than the seats. It's not going to be a black or dark brown or anything like that, but a shade, you know, 1 or 2 shades darker. And I want to get it down in all the cracks and crevices at the front seats, at the door panels. I want all that to, you know, pop out. I'm going to test it on here first, make sure I like it, because if I don't, I can repaint this very easily versus trying to get in there and paint the interior. That'd be a job and a half, end up making it all musty mess. The windshield, I tried to drill it out. I tried my best, and I couldn't drill it to pin it. It's just too thin. I just dropped it. You guys can let me know what you think. It is re-chromed in that area. If with me, the direction I'm facing, it would be my left side. The right side is all original, and it's only just, you know, from like right there to right here, the touch-up. But it was the best I could do with what I had, and you know what I could do with what's here. I just can't. And I was trying to take material away to make this a little bigger for the windshield to fit in easier. Can't do that either. Too fiddly, too fragile. So I'm going to sand the outer perimeter of the windshield down just a little bit, just to give a little leniency in putting it in here. And I might even heat it just a hair and just put a little more bend into it. I'm talking minute, like splitting hairs here. And then I'll get that installed. I'm going to get it kind of tacked in place. We'll put a little bit of glue in the middle, and then we'll start dabbing and using a really microscopic needle around the edge so we can get a good bead all the way around to secure that windshield in. And then, like I said, seat belts. And she's done. Other than, you know, a good final cleaning, waxing, polishing, any little touch-up I see that I need to do. And then we're going to get her in a display case. She will be going to the show July 15th this year. The sixth annual Ohio Valley Regional. If you guys want to see this in person, come on down. I'm going to put it in that show, make its debut. I will also have my 2 trucks, the black Ford and the F100 Ford, the Weed Whacker, and I'll have my F100 67, the Blue Rat. Those 2 will be at the show also. I'm not taking any more than 3. No need to. It's just it's a hassle to try to deal with too many of those. But this one will definitely be there. The 2 trucks will definitely be there. And it is a possibility I could bring 4. I've been thinking about it. There's one other one I would like to bring, but I am not 100% sold on bringing it yet. So we will see. And if I do, it'll be my Willys to enter it into a street rod. I can piss that guy off this time. I have something that fits in that actual category. That's just me. But definitely, guys, we're going to make this it. If you're interested in getting a t-shirt, and like I said, the sole purpose, other than just having a great t-shirt, is supporting the channel. By supporting me, that helps me get stuff to make, better content, new tools, whatever it may be, you know, just like anybody else. But it's a way to do that, and you get something in return for your money. It's not just me saying, hey, man, give me 25 bucks. That's not what it's about. You get a great t-shirt. The person that makes them, she did a great job. It is a real good, heavy, soft, 100% cotton t-shirt. It's not like the cheap crap. And it's the slope, so they're going to fit really good on your shoulders if you're a broad guy. And then, you know, we got the 2 sides. And it's kind of advertising, guys. You wear this t-shirt when you're out and about, and people say, it's like, oh, what's that? What's that? And then you can refer them to it, and they can come see what it's all about. So, again, just to get the feelers out there. I mean, if it doesn't go over, then we just won't do it. I mean, it's not a written in stone thing. But if you're interested in one, and then as soon as I get a ball cap and a coffee mug, I'll show you what those look like, and then we can throw that out there too. But I think that's it, guys. Nothing else has come in. I am waiting on some stuff. I've got to order in with offthesprue.com. If you guys haven't already, go check him out. That's Mark. He lives up in Canada, and he's a great guy. He's a great builder. He has a YouTube channel also. Offthesprue.com. I think his last name's Dunlop, something like Mark Dunlop. I can't remember. But offthesprue.com. Very reasonable, fairly quick shipping, especially coming out of Canada. And he's got everything from, if you guys are familiar with Colts 3D, Black Box, STL, their designs of tires and wheels and some aftermarket parts. He does a lot of that. He carries Detail Masters. He carries a lot of other stuff and stuff he makes himself. Metal, resin, 3D printed, and so on and so forth. So definitely go check him out. Show him some love. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. I'm sure he would really appreciate that. And check out his website. I think you'll find something there. Again, I'm not affiliated with him in any way. Just he's always been a great guy and treated me really good. And there's a few people I stick with, and that's who I buy from. And I've said that before. Same way with Morgan's Automotive Detail. They're kind of very similar, but they have different things, and that's why I go to both of them. So as soon as the stuff from MGSF gets here, we'll review that and go over that. When Ryan sends something new, we'll go over that. I think we did show, just kind of touch base again. He had sent the 68 grill. We will be using that to build the 68 GTO. Two beautiful sets of wheels. These are both available on his website. The Shot Revell 6 and the Shot Octane. Those are badass, guys. So just in case you missed it last time, that's the newest thing that he sent us. So as soon as we get something else, we will go over it. And that is it, guys. I hope you had a great Father's Day. Thank you to all my past, present, and future subs. Remember, the giveaway is at 1,000 subs. When we get up in excess of 950, pretty much everything that the first, second, and third prize will all be revealed. You'll know exactly what you're entering into. It won't cost you nothing to enter. First place is absolutely amazing. Second place is amazing. And third place is amazing. There's no junk here, guys. You're getting high quality stuff. So keep that in mind. Always make sure you're checking, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because here we go. I said that aha moment. Well, part one of aha happened this weekend. So, told you before, we are right now at where I was at before I lost all those subs. Okay, so over the weekend, I did gain 2 new subs. And I know that because I have my notifications on that tells me when somebody subscribes to my channel. So I know, so I can go back and say thank you or subscribe to their channel, watch one of their videos, whatever it may be. Or even if they don't have videos, I'll sub to them. Doesn't matter, it's just a way to say thank you. I gained from what I said was at 896, back up to 906. I only got notified of 2 new subs. Where did I get the other subs from? Maybe if you can explain that to me, put it down in the comments or send me an email. I didn't get no notification of, let's see, from 96, that'd be 4, that'd be 10. So that'd be 8 more notifications I would have gotten and I didn't get. So either YouTube takes away and puts back, then that starts to make me wonder. That's really ridiculous that they would do that. There's no rhymes or reasons for it, why. But if that's it, I'm going to be watching like a hawk now. If that keeps happening, then I'm going to contact them and ask them to explain themselves, just like anywhere else in the real world. You have some explaining to do. Why are you doing this to me? I didn't break any rules. I've not been notified that I broke any rules or their guidelines. So, you're playing, games with my channel, and I don't like that. So, the first aha we got. So now it's a matter to verify it, document it, and then we'll see if it happens again. Then I will notify them and see what explanation they have for that, if I even get one. Now, if I have another update this week, I'll jump on here and do it. But I'm going to be still really busy. I just jumped out here real quick to make this. Figure you guys like to see this stuff and update you on the 32. The next time you see it, it will be done, and will be pretty primarily on Jay's and the Corvette. So I want to get Jay's, not rushed, but I want to get it to a point where I can relax a little bit on it and be comfortable where I leave it for a little while, so I can really focus on the Corvette. So with that said, guys, always down below is my email. A way to contact Ryan Jones, MGSF, Mark at HobbyNet Models. Go pick you up a little something from there. The other guys I'll talk to you about today, I will try to put their links down in just today's video for the lights and offthesprue.com, just because they're great, and I wouldn't send you there if they weren't. Again, send me an email if you're interested in a t-shirt. If you're interested in a mug or a hat, I can start speeding that up a little bit and getting more information on it, and I'll put that in another video, or I'll make a video by itself for it, explaining the costs and all that for the mug and the hat, whichever one you wanted. She says she can primarily do anything, so we're just going to play with the two colors of t-shirt right now. I have a secondary place that's working on a t-shirt for me that was specially designed by me, so we're going to see which really goes good, and I may just make them both available, and it's just helping somebody else out that does this on the side, and they're good people, and like I said, $2 or $3 that goes towards me and helps me out. It ain't gonna make me rich, but it'll bring great stuff for you guys to the channel to see, and that's what it's all about. So thank you guys. We'll see you maybe at the end of the week. If not, maybe the first of next week. We'll have another video out. Leave your comments down below. Hit that bell notification so you know when they come out. You know the drill. And thank you again. We'll see you. This is Rusty Rotor. I'm out.